Hi guys, what's going on? In this video we're going to cover some critical information for trading options, short-term options. There is a particular sector right now that is about to explode. Briefly, we're going to touch base upon a few trades listed in our last video devoted to trading stocks and options. Basically, we've identified a rotation such as short the reopening trade and buy the reclosing trade. The reopening trade meaning all the travel stocks. It is not a surprise that, for example, RCL is going to take a big hit, and coincidentally, it takes the biggest hit when, surprise, surprise, the first cruise is actually off the coast of the United States, and this is where it actually creates this beautiful drop yesterday. So great job for the short sellers that took advantage of this trade right here, guys. Now, we mentioned it when it was trading right here, saying, hey, this is the top, and it was a clear top right here, as you can see, guys. Top 1, top 2, top 3, top 4, top 5. Every time it gets to this 95, 97 level, it fails. So we recommended the short right here. Beautiful trade, simple and easy. Now, what did even better than that is, specifically we mentioned in that video, to short BKNG, nice drop over the last couple of days, over 140 bucks. So congratulations to those of you that paid close attention to that last video about the stock market. And we also identified some of the easiest trades on the call side were going to be these reclosing trades. So typically you'd see more people staying at home, getting involved with these technology stocks like Roku. So Roku had a strong move higher. So Roku was one of those names mentioned when it was still trading right here, guys, before all these white candles were created right here. Another stock we've talked about for the bullish side was Zoom. That one did quite well. The one stock that has not taken off yet, which we actually were shorting last week, and we're able to capture this sizable move. The nice move right here from the 3,500 area all the way to 3,400. Great trade, guys. 8x. For those that took the trade, you know it was super simple and a beautiful trade. Now, at this point, we think Amazon, it's been underperforming substantially, and it's going to catch up. So at this point, we're looking for a bullish trade on Amazon. If you take a look at the weekly chart on Amazon, it's got a really nice bullish pattern right here. You can simply identify it as a skillet with a handle, not a cup with a handle. A lot of cups, they have much deeper formations, but when we're talking about a skillet with a handle right here, these could be highly bullish as well, especially when they're forming on these major time frames. As you can see, this is the part of the handle right here. So a really nice pattern on the weekly chart. It doesn't necessarily mean that Amazon's going to do some substantial moves over the next couple of days, but it certainly can. Considering this is a weekly chart, this breakout on Amazon could be taking place over the course of the next couple of weeks. So pay close attention to this one. It could definitely go to the moon. But in the meantime, let's touch upon some new trades which we have nailed over the last few days, which still have a ton of potential and room to run. Now, before we get into that, quick mention about the historic analog and the Bitcoin. Clearly, the historic analog was running day to day with the exception of the last day. So Bitcoin actually bottomed the day before historic analog bottomed. And right the day before Elon Musk's birthday, we were predicting that bottom to actually take place the day before or on the day of Elon Musk's birthday. We did not hit our critical target of 26K, but we did make a substantial drop, and if you were in our crypto trading group, you guys would have known how easy those profits were. So BTC USD chart at this point, guys, it looks, BTC USD chart, guys, looks pretty good at this point. No reason to short it here, but I think we're going to have a couple of catalysts to profit on the short side at this point. We're not expecting any huge moves, going slightly higher to sideways in Bitcoin after we set that major reversal. So as you can see, based off historic analog, we're supposed to get 2 red candles like this one right here. We only got 1. We moved lower, again touching that 30K level, just above 30K, and then we bounced out of there. So this was exactly the day before Elon Musk's birthday. So we were literally off on our prediction that Bitcoin was going to bounce within 24 hours from the point this actually took place. So If you want to learn more about historic analogs, guys, and how to track them and how to take advantage of trade, then make sure you click the link below and schedule a 20 minute coaching call with the senior trader here at 13 Market Moves. So, and now the trades that could be going to the moon, guys, the trades that could be going to the moon. There is one particular sector that has been asleep that is actually coming to life right now, and that is the Chinese stocks. So, as you know, they've been bidding up quite a bit. Remember how not so long ago we were bearish on BABA? It didn't drop quite to 190 level like we thought, but it touched the 205. So this drop was nice and profitable. And at this point, it's got a ton of room to move high, potential all the way to 240, 250 level here on BABA, guys. Now, very bullish chart based off a ton of things that we look at. The breakout could come in as early as this week. The breakout could come in as early as today. I'm recording this on June the 29th. Now, the entire sector is actually acting quite bullish. If we take a look at chart of BIDU, it's probably the best trade in the sector right here. As you can see, after the blow up of the famous hedge fund, a lot of names, BIDU, VIAC, okay, they were dropping like this. They all have the same chart. Now, BIDU is the favorite because it's been side trending here for quite some time, and it's just showing signs of life right here, guys, with a nice bullish crossover right here. And when ATR, guys, hits the bottom like this, when a stock that used to move wildly goes sideways for some time, it's the very early stage of a breakout that could make you a ton of money with directional options. So potentially, we could rock it here pretty soon and BIDU all the way to this gap level, which was created right here. So between the level of 230, 240, we can easily stage a move there. It's definitely showing signs of life. We think the volume is going to accelerate here to the upside. We could see some decent sized moves. As you can see here, the stock just been barely moving a few bucks. But if you look in prior history of the stock, it does have the ability to move by as much as $15, $20, $30 on certain days. And we think we're about to go into that environment where we're going to see an outsized move to the upside. Now, another favorite right now is MRNA. After we've been bearish on MRNA and caught some bearish moves in it right around here, we're actually highly bullish on the stock. You would have gotten the alert yesterday to buy the hell out of these 230, 240 strike calls, and at this point they're making about 500%, but we don't believe this move is over. Even though this is not an ideal cup with a handle formation, but it does have some resemblance. And the key characteristic to watch in the behavior of the stock right here, when it finally got the bad news, the meeting about these possible side effects with heart inflammation, okay, it actually didn't drop a ton. It did drop, and it was a nice short, but it could have easily broken the 200 level. I mean, the deserved move should have been up to the magnitude of 50 bucks, but we didn't get that, and it stalled out there. So this is rather strong behavior considering the negativity of the news. Should have brought the stock down way more, but it held really nice and strong. And after playing with this level of about 220, it is finally breaking out to all-time highs. So as you can see, there's no resistance here. There's nothing. I mean, there's nothing but the sky for the stock. It could move substantially higher here, guys. So 3 easy trades. BIDU calls, BABA calls, MRNA calls. Guys, these stocks have a shot to go to the moon. Now, if you are new, or if maybe you're trying to figure out how can I possibly use this information to put together some 5x, 10x type trades, guys, make sure you click the link below. Schedule a 20-minute coaching call with a senior trader here. Don't miss out on these great opportunities. Trading short-term options with 13 Market Moves, guys. I'll catch you in the next video soon. Let's roll.